Hi, everyone. My name is Natalie. I've been working with Larkin for nearly 2 years. It's coming up on 2 years really soon. I know I signed up with her in November. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Larkin and how transformative it is to have her as a coach and as a mentor. So when I had initially signed up with Larkin, it was because I was looking to grow my small business, which was doing maybe like $5,000 a year. So that was really what prompted me to sign up with her. It was more for that business coaching aspect. And now, 2 years later, I mean, what I want is very different from what I wanted 2 years ago. Now I want to share my message and my passion with the world. And Larkin has really helped bring that out in me, which is what I wanted to share with you guys this morning. I just wrote down a couple notes so I wouldn't forget anything. Um, yeah, so the tools that Larkin teaches, they really freaking work, guys. But you really have to apply them in your day-to-day life. So not just the areas that you want to focus on, right? Um, and Larkin really encourages you to do that. She really pushes you to do that. She is so supportive. And that's how I really came to be where I am now, applying the tools that she teaches, but not just specifically for what at that time was my small business. That's where my focus was at the beginning, but then I started applying these tools to all these different areas of my life. My family, I have children, I have a husband, um, and my conscious awareness. She also has that whole mindset, conscious awareness into her mentoring programs. So I really started applying it to all these different areas of my life. And Larkin is so amazing and so encouraging. And she's really good at like pushing you to where you need to go, right? Like pushing you out of your comfort zones, encouraging you to take that next step that you need to take. And I mean, it has my life has dramatically improved. So I mean, my relationships with my family. I have two kids. I have a husband. Even my relationships with my extended family, with my friends. My self-confidence has like skyrocketed. I'm a completely different person than I was 2 years ago. Um, it's improved my intuition, my awareness, like I was mentioning earlier, my connection and appreciation of nature as well. So like all these amazing things in my life now, that I didn't even know I needed, right? Or that I didn't even know were an option. And that's what working with Larkin has brought into my life. Oh, what else do we have here? Yes, she combines all sorts of teaching. So, Buddhist teachings from Neville, Eckhart Tolle, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton. I mean, all these different and various different teachings she brings into one package, and she also applies her own knowledge and her own experience. She's lived through so much, guys, and she's not shy to talk about it. She shares everything, which also makes you comfortable. It makes me very comfortable sharing, things that I wouldn't discuss with other people. I'm very open with Larkin, because she's just such an amazing person to speak with. She really makes you comfortable. Um, yeah. And what else? Right. So when I started 2 years ago, so just to kind of give you an idea of where I was at 2 years ago, my mind was like super busy. I was always worried about things and like very like the stereotypical like nagging mother, nagging wife. Um, had a lot of um like anger issues, like a very short fuse. Um, what else was I writing down? Oh yeah, indecision and procrastination. I was like the procrastinator and I was kind of proud of it too. Whereas now I'm just like, let's just, like I've just really evolved out of that. In most areas of my life, right? There's always room for improvements, always new lessons to learn. Um, and something else, I was very indecisive. I didn't really know what I wanted, or I thought I knew what I wanted, but I never focused on it. So Larkin has also brought a lot of clarity to my life through the tools and the lessons that she teaches. And yeah, so now where I'm at now, 2 years ago, I completely trust myself. I am, accessing my cosmic memory. So I'm very aware, like really she helps you bring you to that next level of awareness, of intuition that we all have, right? Often we just need someone to help bring it out in us, and that's what Larkin does. I mean, I'm having so much growth. Again, I mentioned my family a few times. Our relationships have so incredibly changed. The house is just a happier atmosphere. Everyone wants to help out. We're connecting more with like, playing card games and board games and, reading to each other. Um, just really like that bond has really strengthened over the last couple of years. And I've had so much growth in my career. And my husband too, he's had like so much amazing growth in his career, especially lately. It's kind of like a nice surprise, and then like a few weeks or a few months after, it's like, oh, another nice surprise, right? And it just kind of builds up on itself. And that's what Larkin teaches through her gratitude practice. And, um, there's just so much more abundance in my life. And it's honestly, and Larkin is the reason for that. Um, the way she teaches, the lessons, the tools that she gives, on all sorts of different topics, right? But it all like winds up being like it all winds up connecting, right? Um, yeah, so I mean, I think I've explained enough, but it's sometimes it's really hard to put into words. But what I've experienced the last 2 years, what I've learned about myself, I've really learned a lot about myself, and how to really interact positively and lovingly with with my family, with my friends, with any kind of external situation I'm in, right? Even in my corporate career, I'm really coming from a place of love and positivity and gratitude, and that's what Larkin has given me, has offered me in my life. So, if you want to learn from the manifesting queen, aka Larkin, you got to work with her, guys. But you also have to work for it, right? Like I said, she gives you tools, she gives you lessons, but you really have to apply it. You have to apply what she teaches into your life. And that's where you really see this amazing transformation that I've experienced in just the last 2 years. And she is there to encourage you. Okay, she's really there to encourage you. She is such an amazing human being. She's definitely on my top 5 list of amazing people I have met in my lifetime. So if you are ready to vibe higher, if you're ready to transform your life, like really transform your life, guys, and if you really want to wake up, right? If you really want to tap into that conscious awareness, if you really want to wake up, you gotta call Larkin, okay? And who knows, it may be that next divine step that you need to take in your life. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day.